Welcome Sagittarius, this is John from Intuitive Johnny and you're watching because you want to know about your general and love forecast for the first half of March. So, as you may know, I use three different card decks. I use the poker cards, the tarot cards, and the Angels of Abundance Oracle cards. So, let me first shuffle and why is my nose itchy? Let me first shuffle the cards and focus on your energies, my dear Sagittarius friends, and we'll start with your general reading. Anything that is about your work, social life, friends, whatever, outside your love life. And then, after the general forecast, we will be doing your love forecast for the first half of the month of March 2019. Okay? I'm new here, so please do subscribe to my channel. I spend a lot of time doing this video, so please subscribe. Is it almost like begging? Okay. Okay. Okay, I think you guys are being blocked by something like maybe people are talking about you at work, or maybe your friends are talking about you, and or maybe you feel like they are talking about you. The bottom of the deck is a seven of spade, and it's a feeling of losing, and which is clarified by the five of spades, and this is what you are feeling right now. Okay, so let me start. The Queen of Hearts, you're being represented by the Queen of Hearts. Like, you've got good intentions, you got motherly love, you got care for other people maybe, but then maybe people around you are not getting what you're doing. It's like maybe they're thinking, well, maybe this guy, this girl has got something behind her or his back, like, you know, your back, and maybe they don't really trust you in some ways. And it's like maybe they're using you in some ways, or maybe feel like you're being used of the people around you, and they're just like, so I don't know. Or maybe you guys are being, why am I so itchy? Like, you guys are so into that. Like, you're so, what I'm getting now is that it's either you guys are being used or you guys are using some people. It's this kind of energy, very selfish, very liar kind of energy. I think that's why I'm scratching my nose earlier, like Pinocchio kind of. Yeah. So in the past, guys, you were not unsure. You were so unsure of what you guys have to do, but then you guys have, you kind of know what's happening around you, but then you just kind of like trying to ignore things. Like maybe there are dead bodies around you while you were walking or something, but then you just try to ignore those negativities somehow. Or maybe you're doing it yourselves, like you're doing all the negativities, but then you just like, whatever, I'll just ignore you guys. So that's it. So you guys, again, right now, presently, you might be feeling like things are not going your way, but then you just don't care because you guys are just being so mean about things, and you guys are just being like, you know, this Jack of Diamonds is just kind of the energy of being selfish and somehow just, you know, not using your emotions very well. But then it's so it's so kind of frustrating because your foundation yourselves, you guys, is coming from the Queen of Hearts, but then maybe you guys kind of lost trust, or maybe somehow changed by the environment around you, and now you're acting like this Jack of Diamonds, which is somehow heartbreaking for me to see. But then let's see what else. So let's go back with this Five of Diamonds. Like, it's like you guys are kind of kind of angry. Like you guys are being somehow aggressive for me. Like you guys are just wanting to get shit done, is what I'm getting. Okay. And thing is, people around you are actually kind of feeling very feeling kind of, why is this Sagittarius getting the things that he or she want, like all of this shit is happening around around you guys, but then they're feeling like, how can you do this, how can you move on from this? So this is the feeling that I'm getting, guys. And mm, I don't know about this, like you guys are, are you guys like having some kind of feelings of disgust, or somehow feeling of trying to one up some people around you, because you guys are just having this very aggressive energy, or maybe people are attacking you because of this. It can be the other way around, but there's a lot of negative energy, like a lot of unemotional, uncaring, unloving energies that are happening around you guys. So if you guys are, it can this can go either way. Like you guys maybe are in the receiving end of the selfishness, or maybe you guys are being selfish. But whatever happens, guys, you guys are getting new beginnings with whatever this is. Like maybe, okay, maybe you guys are being bullied in some ways, or you guys are at the receiving end of all these negative energies. Know that you guys are getting through a new beginning, or getting a new beginning soon, so you just have to hold on tightly. Okay. But if you guys are the source of all this negativity, I want you guys to know that a new beginning is happening. Like maybe it's a judgment, or maybe it's just timing, like karma, like things are going to flip soon, and you guys have to be aware of what's going to happen, guys. Okay. I i want you guys to I hope you guys can somehow go back from being the Queen of Hearts, because that kind of motherly energy, care, motherly love energy is somehow purifying. But then you guys maybe have change or something. It's like that. It's if you are at the receiving end of all those negativities, it may be that you guys are being stopped from feeling this way. It's because of those negativities around you. Okay, so let's see what the tarot cards have to say for this. Yeah, you guys are being judgmental about things. Like maybe you guys have the power right now, but then you guys are just having to mm, because you guys are being represented by the High Priestess. But I don't exactly know what is the feeling, or what is the energy, or what is the meaning of High Priestess in the usual context of tarot. But what it's telling me is like, you guys are just being black or white, and it's just like this, like the black or the white. Like you want to separate things. Like, are you black, you go here, are you white, you go here. It's like you guys are judging things, and there's no gray area for you guys. And I feel like you guys are just so ready to just go for it and just do your thing and whatever. It's like, I'm just going to attack people or things that are just not agreeing in my way. Okay. But I want you guys to know that at the end, remember I told you guys about there's a new beginning for you guys. Like things are changing, like karma's coming over. Like there should be an exchange at the end. Like you guys have to make peace with something. You guys, there's an exchange of whatever. So maybe, you know what, extreme cases, maybe those people or those Sagittarius who have been, really mean, might have to change or trade places with the other people that's, at the receiving end of your negativity. So that's what I'm getting here. Or maybe, you know, it's just plainly making peace of all the people around you. Okay? So let's see any what is the advice for this situation for all my Sagittariuses out there. So it says dreams of abundance. It says here that as you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. So, guys, you know what? The message for me here is just everything that's happening around you guys, just know that things are going your way eventually. Like the universe is going to give you what you want anyway. You don't have to, you know, if you're at the receiving end of all the negativities, just hold on to it and make sure that you guys are in the right place, right mind, and eventually things are going your way, and trust that the universe is going to give you that because they are giving you that. And maybe somehow a bit of law of attraction tip here is that whatever you want, write it in a journal and sleep on it, like literally put it under your bed or whatever, because that's what the universe is saying, or that's what this card is saying. Okay, guys. So also, when you guys are being the mean kind of Sagittarius out there, you guys have to remember that, you know, you don't have to push things because things are going through your way anyway. That rhymed. Okay, so let's move on to your love reading, the most exciting part. So, my readings are quite direct and it may or may not resonate with everyone, but I want you guys to know I have the best intention for you guys, and I just want to relay the messages that the cards are giving me, and I want you guys to subscribe to my channel. Yeah, if this resonated with you guys, please subscribe to my channel. Let me focus on your cards and on to your energies. Love life for Sagittarius, first half of March 2019. One more shuffle. So I think a lot of you guys are dealing with people that you have known for quite a while, or maybe you've known each other way back, or you guys have been together for quite a time now. Mm. For many of you guys, maybe it's a third party kind of situation, meaning you are involved in some way in a third party relationship. Okay, not very bright for me right now. Like you guys are coming from emotions of being sad, being angry, and you guys are being inactive. Like you're not very, you know, you're not making any effort. You're not making any, like maybe if someone's calling you on the phone and you're trying to just ignore them somehow, or maybe you're talking to them but then you're not being, you're inactive, you're being, you know, unresponsive somehow, like you're not giving your all. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, you guys are definitely going through something, a cycle kind of, or maybe you guys are just plainly rich or something, or you guys feel financially secure, but I think you guys are just being, you know, maybe not, I think you guys might be receiving money somehow. I don't know, because my hands are itching. It's just weird. It started when I read your cards. Anyway, so you might be dealing with someone that you have already met before. You know them because you had relationship with them in the past. So what's kind of binding you, or what's kind of what what is somehow making you feel stuck, is that you guys, if you guys are somehow in a relationship, is somehow get you feeling really stuck, you know, because you had an agreement, or maybe you're married, or you feel like, you know, yeah, but I can't do anything, you know, I don't like him or her anymore, but then I'm stuck here. This is the kind of feeling, but I'm not saying you're in a bad relationship or anything. It's just the feeling that you have right there. And or maybe you guys are just like, I just move, or I just move for this person, or I just, you know, there's something in me, like I can't afford anything. I cannot afford to change because I just got here. This is the feeling that I'm getting. I don't know why, but many of you guys are in a third party relationship, and it can be either way. It can be you guys have another one, or the person you're dealing with has another one. Okay, and you guys are feeling really hurt. Like you guys are just feeling really like bitter in some way. I don't know. Like you just, but somehow it feels really tight, or you're not expressing it exactly the way you should be. Okay, it's just maybe it's that that's the thing about the effort that you need to guys to do. You're not doing enough. You're not doing. You cannot express your anger, your anxiety. You cannot express your loneliness or your worries. Is that because you're not exactly just not being vocal about things? That's why you're feeling sad. The other person around you, if this is all going to continue, your other person may be finding, you know, I'm not exactly, I know this is all about beginnings. Ace of spades is all about the ace of whatever, is all about beginning of something new. But then I want to be careful on how to put these words, because I don't think, okay, I don't think that for everyone, or for most of you, is that the other person may be looking for something new. Maybe if you're single, it's most likely that the other person may be moving on. But for many of you also, it may be that whatever it is that you're lacking, or you cannot give, or you're not giving them right now, they may be getting it from other people aside from you. It's because you can't do it, you know. It doesn't have any specificity in it. It can be communication. They might be talking to somebody else because you don't want to talk to them, or maybe it's sex because you guys are just too busy with yourselves, and you guys just don't want to be available for them, or somehow, and you're like feeling somehow maybe he or she is meeting somebody else. But then because you're not making an effort, you know, it has to come from you, and it has to be, you know, they have to feel that it's sincere. Somehow you're acting in this way. You don't want to be queen of spade. You don't want to be the evil queen. You don't want to be feeling shit every time. But then the thing is, you guys are just so being impatient about what's happening in your life. I want you to, if I'm seeing this, I'm a third person, and this is your situation. I want you guys to somehow, you guys have the same, almost the same kind of energies with Virgos. Like you guys have to somehow pull yourself back and try not to be so impatient. I mean, you guys are being inactive in many ways, and it's just kind of annoying in some ways, because it's like it's like there's candy, and it's upstairs. Like you just have to take the stairs and get there and take the candy. You can go up there, but you choose not to. But you're there lying on the floor crying about that candy that you cannot get. Why not just go there and take it, because it's there for you to take it. It just doesn't feel like you want to do anything. You want it to be served onto you, but then nobody's doing that to you guys. Like you know, any relationship is two-way, and I'm getting that maybe most of you guys feel that you have to be served. They have to come first. But then the energy is not like that right now. Like you have to be the first one to do things right now. Okay? I do get that maybe you have sacrificed a lot or did many things, but then right now is not the time to be so demanding about many things, my dear Sag. Okay, let's see what the tarot cards have to say about this. One more. Mm. You know, guys, it just clarifies everything to me. So you guys are like so kind of caught up with yourselves, like you're just minding you're not moving even, or maybe you're slow moving, but then you're just like, I don't know, maybe you want to go to this castle or whatever it is, but then you're just, I'm just here, I'm just going to wait for someone to pick me up and that's it. But I want to go there, but then I can't because I'm not moving. I don't want to move. Okay, next, you're being feeling really alone, like loner, like loser, like you guys, I can't do anything, and you're not doing anything, you know, even if this is on the up. Looking at this way, it's like you're crying over spilled milk, or you're crying because all your cups fell. Why not pick it up, Sag? And you're just crying over things right now, and it's not helping because you guys are not moving anyway. It's like getting you even in your dreams, but in your waking lives, in your, you know, conscious reality, you're not even doing things. Okay, so let's see what is the advice for you guys for your love life. This is heavy. I mean, I know there are times when you just, are you guys lying or something? Like, are you guys being lied to or what? I don't know why you're not seeing things the way you should be, maybe, or I know guys, I know you guys may be like feeling defeated. That's the word, defeated. But then in some ways, inactivity can lead to many negativity. Inactivity can lead to many negativity. That's nice. Yeah, remember that. Like this is not the time for you guys to be inactive. You guys to be more proactive. Maybe it's somehow tiring, but then if you want to change things up, you might want to speak up or do something. Okay. One card of advice for the Sag out there who are, or who is, maybe there's only one person who are watching this right now. Cards are angry. Give me a minute. Okay, it says release resentments about money, and when it comes to love life, you know what? Maybe it's about money too, because you guys have this card and it's about money. You guys are getting more things about money. Maybe it's money related, but for the rest of you that it's not about money, Try to release resentments or negativity on what's happening around you or people around you or your emotions itself. It says here that yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting. In love terms, yes, maybe love is unfair, and yes, sometimes it's full of shit. But holding resentments about finances or love just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money or love or relationship as a tool that you can use to better the world or to better yourself. And this shift will open or will help you attract support and golden opportunities. Okay, guys? So I hope that resonated with you guys, and if it did, please do give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. It helps me a lot so much. I'm new here, but I will see you guys again in the mid of March, and I hope you guys the best. Be more positive, and all the best to you, my dear Sagittarius friends. See you mid March. Bye.